I know it drives some people mad, but like I say it all the time, and I genuinely believe it. I can't get hurt. Yeah. It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible for me to get injured, and
That's
it's
your
impossible for
mentality.
me to get hurt.
Yeah.
And like let's say, and someone will go like, well, you did get hurt. You hurt your elbow. And no, I didn't. I was a little bit sore. I didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Did you see me miss a session?
Yeah.
We'll do this.
Well, just on that, I always notice with you that you do this thing where it's like you believe what you say so much that even though it might be blatantly, well, technically a lie, even when I come up and go, "Are you all right, man?" You go, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine." I'm probably one person you could go, "Oh," like I'm a whinger. You ask me, you say to me, how you feeling? I'll be like, "Oh, this is sore, that's sore, blah, 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 blah." You do the opposite. You go, "Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good."
I don't get sore.
Yeah.
I don't get tired.
Yeah.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, if you want to go like, come on, be objective. Yes, of course I do.
Yeah.
Like, of course I do.
Yeah.
I'm trying my hardest to break myself every day, even in a conditioning sense.
Yeah.
Of course I get fucking sore.
Yeah.
Of course I wake up and go, man, I can't move my legs. As soon as my session starts and we start squatting and start moving and stuff, even if I'm taking the piss and joking, that's different. But my internal monologue to myself is, you are fine and you have no choice.
Yeah.
This is what you do now.
That's, I believe, a requirement of a high level competitor though. You can't let the doubt and the whinging and all the negative, because as much as you like to think it might sound corny, all those things that you tell yourself over and over and over and over again is what sinks deep into your subconscious, I think. So if you tell yourself...
they've studied that.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the thing, but so there was a study that they did where they got people to say negative shit about themselves, told them a point blank. It's like me going to you and going, okay, Ricky, I want to try and see if we make you say something negative every day, do you become depressed?
Right.
But just be aware, I'm trying to see if we can make you sad. The rest of your day, do whatever you want as normal.
Yeah.
But every morning, you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to go, I'm a really shit singer and I suck at singing.
Yeah.
It's not even something you care about. It's just negative.
Yeah.
But I'm really butchering this, but say like by the end of 3 months or whatever the time frame was, they had changed their ability to be happy. Like, you know, you get serotonin release and all that sort of shit. They had affected and dampened all of that shit just by starting their day negatively. And
that's not even external sources giving you shit. That's yourself.
No, that's
the importance of yourself.
And so I go, okay, and say like, there's so much of that stuff that I love taking shit that people pass off as a bit woo-wooey or hippie and making it work for myself. So an example I've been using of this recently is actually with muscles in general, trying to release muscles.
Right.
So it's very common that they explain like stretching and stuff like that, like you're stretching a lacky band to length and everything. But from what I understand now, that's not how a muscle works at all. You can't stretch a muscle and make it longer.
Right.
Your muscle is the length that it is. I'm going to try and dumb it down as much as I can of like...
Thank you.
Your brain tells your muscle whether or not you're safe to move in that range of motion.
Okay.
If your brain doesn't believe, or your CNS system doesn't believe you can move there safely, it will tighten up and it will stop you.
Yeah.
So let's say when you get an injury or when something hurts, your muscles around it tighten up
to protect
it.
Yeah.
So if my brain is controlling whether or not my muscle relax,
whether you want it to or not,
why don't I just fucking relax? Like, there's no reason why I can't do that other than someone else going, but it's not consciously, you're not meant to. I don't give a fuck what I'm meant to be able to do.
Yeah.
I will tell myself, you will relax and you will be fine because we're doing this whether you like it or not. You know, there's so much of that stuff where you go like, okay, so all of it is just getting my brain to think I'm okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just keep telling myself I'm okay.
Yeah.
And the other thing with the movement, say like straight away, I will start moving straight away, whatever I've hurt.
Right. And
I will load it as much as I can. That might be a tiny little hip rotation or a tiny little rotation of my elbow.
Without pain or without uncomfortable pain. Yeah.
Wherever I can move it without being in pain, it'll be moved in that range as much as possible.
Sure.
Reason for that is every one of those recovery machines that I bought, you look at how they say they work, promotes blood flow to the area to promote healing.
Yeah.
So every one of them do the same thing. we promote blood flow to an area.
Yeah.
Well, I can just move and promote blood flow to that area.
Yeah.
A real common one is people get tendonitis in their knees. And they'll put everything on it to fix their tendonitis, but they won't backwards drag a sled every day of the week for a month because it's boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, one, it's free to do that.
Yeah.
And I was talking about this to one of the members that we have at our gym recently, where we were talking about why I'm able to keep training and why they need time off. I said, you don't need time off. You need to be doing more.
Right.
If you want to be an athlete, it's not a day rest. Come and do recovery with me. Come and do these mobility exercises with me. And then, you know, I said, you've had tendonitis in your knees now for 6 months.
Yeah.
Elbows is another one. It's very common. People have tendonitis for months.
Yeah.
I was like, I got told I have that, and 2 weeks later I'm using it pain-free.
Yeah. Not because you sat around and did nothing.
Not because I took time off it. I fucking loaded it straight away.
Yeah.
Like, and it's something Cameron from Dutch Physio is fantastic for. It's like the first thing you'll get me to do, load it. Yeah. Load it as fast as you can.
Mark Ripito
pain-free.
Does a lot on that as well. Starting strength, Mark Ripito. He's got videos on YouTube that are really interesting if you've got elbow tendonitis, and it goes against what you naturally think. You think, and doctors still tell you rest, rest, rest. And I know myself and other people, rest hasn't worked. If you do rest something and it's not significantly better in 3 to 4 weeks, it's probably not going to get much better than that. Generally speaking, most of the time, I'm not getting super technical and specific. Oh, but this one does. Oh, that doesn't. Yeah, there's things that doesn't apply to, but I'm just talking general, small little injuries and pains and stuff in your body. If it's not better within sort of, let's just say 4 weeks, that's probably about the time where it's not going to get better than that. So whatever you've been doing in that 4 weeks, if that's usually just rest, that's as good as just rest is going to get you. Now you need to be, well, you should have already been doing something else. So the example of the elbow tendonitis and stuff, I know people who have had that for months, and just keep getting told, rest it, rest it, rest it, don't use it, don't use it, don't use it. Well, now all you've done is lack nutritious blood flow through that joint, stiffen the joint even more, detrain the joint even more, and it's back. They do one thing on it and it's back. So unless you want to go and do no more training ever because of your elbow tendonitis, it's not going to get any better than that.